For the couples that have been in the lecture an hour ago, it was funny because we were using one piece of music where I said, this is, according to the book, it is a waltz. And straight after that, with our 3 demonstration couples, they were like, that sounded like a samba. That sounded like a, what was that? How can that? And so forth and so on. And also from a few couples from the audience, we heard, what do you mean that is a waltz? So what we're going to do now, we play this piece of music again, and I will count you in. And you have to experience how you can dance to something which gives you impulses that have nothing to do with waltz, but just have the timing of a waltz. Okay?
One, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 1, 2. 1, 2.
So I hope you get the meaning, what I was trying, or what we were trying to put the other couples through in our lecture before. What we would like to concentrate on is the follow-up to the lecture we've done before with individualism and with your own style and your own development in relation to the Viennese waltz. Now, in the last few years, there has been more and more developments with choreography. And from a judging point of view, the Viennese waltz also, or always was, the easiest dance to adjudicate because you can instantly evaluate a natural turn against a natural turn, reverse turn against a reverse turn. Now, the Viennese waltz is very special. It has one special thing that other dances do not have. It's probably the dance that is the closest to sport. I made it in a way that there is one particular movement that you have to perfect. And you repeat that movement, repeat it and repeat it. And when you get through that 1,000, 10,000 repetitions of doing one movement, you experience something which you don't experience in the other dances. You get enormous amount of dynamics, body swing, body flight, and something, as I say, which is not interrupted by choreography. Now, if you're doing different parts of choreography, it's your choice, or it's your teacher's choice together, and it might make it feel different, and so on, and I don't mind that. But to really study the Viennese waltz from a basic point of view is very important, because it also is the only dance which presents you with a problem instantly when you make a mistake. If you dance a waltz and you do a normal waltz, slow waltz, and you dance 2 or 3 bars, or you dance around the floor, your teacher will afterwards say, you know, in the corner your shoulder was up. Ah, there? Yes, or it could be here as well. You don't know. But in the waltz, in the Viennese waltz, if you dance 3 bars of music and your hand starts to slip on the back of the lady, you know it's not working. So it presents you with the instant difficulty, like in sports, you didn't jump far enough, you didn't do something right. 4, 5, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. And about the push one end to lift off from the right foot to get the movement into the direction. So we have a focus, we focus towards the stage, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go, everybody, together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully, with most, let's say, healthy, still healthy, competitive dancers, the hip and the legs are still connected. So if you're going there and you do one end and you leave that second leg, the left leg behind, so doing one end, it doesn't really help. And the second step of the Viennese waltz, the sideways action, the sideways swing, should be bigger than the first step. Most people dance the one enormous, and then it becomes a small, relatively small sideward step. I would have thought that all of you know that in the first beat, you have maybe 1 meter of distance, but in the second beat, this leg has to travel from here to there, which is about 2 meters. So the speed is essential. So the leg speed is very different from each step. And on the third one, it's the smallest one. It's the collecting step. So you have to accentuate the second one. So it's a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3. Otherwise it doesn't work. We try this again. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 and 2, 3, 4.
So what will be our job is on the bar 4, 5, 6, when we are going forward, to be active. I hear it from many girls that they're getting from their partners or from their trainers, you're not coming forward. This not coming forward comes from the wrong place going forward. Very often we travel too high with the gentleman. So what we need, we will start now as gentlemen. We will always start forwards. Why? Because what I want, at the end of the first bar, when you arrive now for the backwards part, you need to arrive in the position that will allow you to drive forwards in an angle. What I see with many girls, they arrive like this, then they realize they're traveling with their upper center instead of their lower center. They cannot extend, and then they travel backwards. That I do not want. We want to be progressive forward, but from the center of gravity, from the knees. So, when we're doing the backwards part, on the step 6, I'm looking for the head weight over the standing leg. And from there, we will feel just relaxation into the next movement. You do not need to push anymore. So, we will do 2 bars and we will stop. We will also start forwards. Why not? Why start backwards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stop. All right. So, all the ladies now probably the cameraman is taken too far, but orientation-wise, looking-wise, face-wise, should be all seeing me. So, we are thinking about the past. So, we're a little bit melancholic. And now we just relax into the standing leg and transport the center of gravity onto the new standing leg. We just do that one action. And transport. And, again, transport. What I see and what I do not like to see, unfortunately, is that guys, girls, you're going backwards. I see some girls going backwards. That is the moment when you again get the criticism. Yes, your hips are coming forward, but your body weight is not coming over the standing leg. So what we need to arrive in good enough angle just to be able to shift, not to be able to go back. 6, 1, 2, relax, drive. 1, 2, angle, drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is this anxiety look. I want to see where I'm going. This about seeing where I'm going, we have to see later. I mean, it's clear. I want to see where I'm going, but I need to see that afterwards. That will be the next moment. I will see it, but on that part, I need to use my head weight, so I do not see where I'm going. About vision and the feeling of the music, we will come to this very close. You will recognize that you don't need vision for hearing. Okay, we do it once again, for the ladies only. We concentrate on using of the head weight from the step 3 to the step 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I always like that when my wife says, when you're going forward and you have to relax and step 4 and so on, and you're going forward and so on, which side of your bodies should be leading into step 4? The right one.
The right
Absolutely
side.
Correct. I don't know, I didn't count it, but there were more than 10 ladies that at the same time when we were stepping forward, they had the hand on the left side, pushing the left side forward. It's the other side. So on 4, we still have to get the right side forward.
I think the important part being that the left side of our body is the side of the standing leg. So that is the side that gives the power. But the leading side is the right side. Yeah? So this is the side that gives us the energy. Yeah? But the right side is the one leading into direction. And sometimes people get confused. They say, the trainer told me about the left side, so I have to get the left side forward. No, you have to drive from that side. This is the power leg. And the leading side is the right side. So
one more time down there, we're thinking about the right side going forward as well.
And the head weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And the first bar, when the men are going forward, we make this competitive. It is 1 and 2, 3.
And then the girls come along with a 4, 5, 6.
And you can give yourself a little bit more space. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And 1 and 2, 3, 4. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now this is something you will definitely like very much. We don't want to take too much of your time. Eine Fußbinde für die Herren, ja, das wäre wahrscheinlich, ich frage mich nicht nach anderen Dingen, ja. Okay, there you go.
So you can fully concentrate on your feelings, on your partner, and on the job at hand of doing the right timing. They can still hear the 4, 5, 6, isn't it?
The guys have to take care of the ladies now, especially. 4, 5, and 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was the experience for the ladies?
People say, if we take away the vision, we will take your vestibular apparatus that is responsible for you not being dizzy is working totally different. Fair enough, yeah? But you can concentrate mentally, you can focus on totally different actions. Yes, I don't suggest dancing competition like this, that will be not a good idea. We had a practice once at our camp where all the ladies were wearing sunglasses. So yes, you can see, but not so strong. And the experience was very good. Why? Because you can concentrate on your internal feelings. You can feel your partner and you can hear the music very different. People who are deprived of seeing, they're very sharp. They're very alert for the touch and the hearing. Yeah? And that is exactly what we're trying to do now.
And you're relying totally on your partner. This is vice versa. Not only the ladies, men, but the men also with the ladies. So we have to make sure that when we go forward, for the audience, for people looking at you, it looks much stronger if I move like that. 3, 4, 5, and go 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 5, and 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. And move 2, 3, 4, 5. Move 2, 3, 4. That's better. Move 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. That was better. Yeah, dum, dum, bum.
I still would like to see slightly different actions from the ladies. Because when we are talking about the strength of the drive, the strength of the swing, our strength is not in physique. Yes, you have to be athletic, you have to be fit.
Your strength is in physique. You always win when we are. Yes.
Yeah, because he's getting injured. Yeah.
But
I'm Russian. It's slightly different. The problem being, for me, is that many girls, they're trying to come forward, they're trying to do a good drive, but you're doing it through the wrong, let's put it like this, angle, through the wrong muscles. You cannot do it physically. You can only do it through the right head weight and through the right angle. What I see at the moment the girls doing a lot, I want to be forward. By that time, I hate it. My feeling was, I'm thinking about it. When I get invited, I probably will go, and then I think about this more, and then I probably will arrive. Timing. Timing. That is a very big difference. Many people say you have to look like a champion before you become one. It's very difficult because we all try, yeah? And many teachers say, you're trying too hard. Yes, but I want to be on the top. Of course I'm trying harder and harder and harder. All the girls now, imagine you have time. More time, more time, more time, more time, and only then we arrive. Believe me, more time you take, stronger you go. We do it once again. The girls will do it now with a different hold. Have a look at the hold. Your hand will not be on the arm of the gentleman, but will be at the back of our head. We're not supporting the head forward, please. But the feeling is we're lying in the arm of the gentleman like in the armchair. Yeah? So the left arm is on top of our heads. We will try the first group, please. Time. And time. And time. 1, 2, 3. Time. 1, 2, 3. Time. Relax into the action. Better. What is amazing, okay, for the girls it was unusual, for people that don't work with us or don't know this exercise. But what I liked was the face of the gentleman. Suddenly I saw some smiles. That was very nice. I think it is very important that we give the feedback. For us, of course, we don't care at the moment because we have little time. If the girls are trying something, will it be positive or negative? It doesn't matter. Please give feedback. The same thing, what I see in teaching very often. We don't give each other enough feedback. Мы не рассказываем друг другу о наших ощущениях. Мы только жалуемся, если что-то не получается. Вот тут рот открыт, вот тут проблем нет. Да? We will try that once again, but with a normal hand position, and the girls will still feel the head weight going through the standing leg forwards into the drive, and will take their time.
Move, 2, 3.
Long drive and drive.
By the way, there's a very good saying. For the first 20 minutes in each practice, shut up. Nobody says anything. Okay? And it takes at least 20 minutes until you're warmed up and until you're in a position to have an educated opinion. Before that, forget it. Just don't say anything. Otherwise, you go home without having achieved anything. We all know that, I would have thought. Now, there's one thing which, well, there's quite a number of things, but one thing in particular which divides the, let's say, the fraternity of standard dancers and Latin dancers. And that seems to be volume of music and, how can I say, the gesticulation and what they're saying. So if you have a Latin lesson, they will not turn the cha-cha down. They will not make very soft music and say 2, 3, 4, 1, or 2 and 3 and cha-cha-cha and 2. They will 2, 3, cha-cha. It has to motivate your body. Now, what I do not understand is why in standard we have this, I mustn't do anything. If I turn my eyes, I might be off balance. It doesn't really help. So you can go from one range to the other one, but you have to find a volume of music that makes you move. And not just, everybody knows that. When we play a waltz, for example, in a competition, the audience watches. In a tango, maybe it's a little bit better, but the moment you hit the quick step, it's... Many times, by the way, you can see the judges around the floor, they are better on time than the competitors. You see... And it's very tiring. If it, for 8 hours or 9 hours, you're consistently like that, and then you are, with the computer. It's a funny thing. So what we're doing now is we're going the opposite direction. And for the last year, unfortunately, we only have 2 tries, one up and one down again. For the first time, we use some alternative music, something which we like, and we travel to America to see them every now and then. It's from Bon Jovi. So the first group up to a different Viennese waltz, but it has a different volume and a different motion, let's say that.
Try to get the energy of that music, yeah, with you. How it will feel in your action and in your bodies. It's a different energy.
So, somebody has to find it. Here we go.
And we don't take the beginning, so that is not powerful enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Second group. Second group. 4, 5, and move. 2, 3, 4.
Hope that you felt difference. I know that at the moment your feelings are probably not as sharp as we would like. We were doing the training of the national team of Austria for many, many years, and I remember it was also the feeling of people overloaded with information and it's difficult. The best training we ever have done, we told all the people to come at midnight to the studio. Everybody was shattered because it was the 4th day. They said, "Are you sure about this?" Yes. We had 1.5 hours of fantastic practice.
We practiced with them as well.
Yes, we practiced with them. At that time we were still competing. The point being, to experience things, you need to get over the point of the body resistance. At the moment you're tired, you were standing a lot. We appreciate how hard you try to concentrate. Thank you very, very much. But just remember, when you feel that you are finished, when you're tired, when your resistance is broken, that is the moment where you can experience new things. And at that time, to practice your nature turn and try to close your feet is absolute nonsense. Try to switch on Bajorvi, Grönemeyer, or other music that just motivates you to move and try something new. You will discover absolutely amazing things about your personalities in your body. Thank you very, very much for being a fantastic audience. Thank you, my husband. Thank you very much. Thank you.